Good afternoon and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. Oh my guys, I've not had a very successful day, I don't think today. I have been crabby today too, guys. I did not sleep well last night. I think I fell asleep about 1 o'clock or something like that last night, which wasn't too horrible. It wasn't really good, but I ended up like probably falling asleep around 1 o'clock or something like that. I woke up like twice, honestly, I think, in the middle of the night. Once at like 4 something, and then again at like 5:30. And after 5:30, I could not fall back asleep, guys. I ended up having a dream that I was like a superhero, and it was just, oh my gosh, it was like so bizarre. I was like fighting with Iron Man, like I don't even really remember, but it woke me up for some reason, like something happened. And it was overall a good like dream, like I was winning. I don't know, it wasn't like a nightmare. But I woke up at like 5:30 and I could not fall back asleep until like, honestly guys, my alarm started going off at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was still awake. It was like 5:30 in the morning, and I was like, okay, there's no way on, 4.5 hours of sleep that I am going to get up at this time. And I was like, okay, I'll just try and fall back asleep. So I was like laying there for literally until like 8:30 or something like that. And then I was like, okay, I'm apparently not going to fall back asleep. So I got up, I got my phone, I was like on my phone for a while this morning, and then it was probably about like, honestly guys, though, I was on my phone for probably almost like an hour, 2 hours or something like that. Like maybe around 9:30 or something. And then by like 10 o'clock, I fell back asleep. Honestly, I have no clue how on earth that was. I could not, for hours, I could not fall back asleep. And then all of a sudden when I was like, okay, I'm getting out of bed. Like, I think it was around 9 o'clock or something like that. Maybe it was a little bit before that. I was like, at 9 o'clock, I was like, okay, I'm going to get out of bed. I put my phone down and I fell back asleep, apparently. And then I ended up sleeping until like noon or something like that. So, yeah, I'm crabby, I think, because I got, like, it was all messed up. Like, I just didn't sleep well straight through. I ended up taking a nap, practically. The thing was, I probably should have got up at, like, 5:30 and then tried to stay awake. And then if I fell back asleep, I fell back asleep. Or I went to bed at, like, 7 o'clock. Wouldn't have been that bad, right? But I've been like on edge all day today. I think that's honestly why. So yeah, my sleep was so horrible today and just like put me in a really bad mood today. So I didn't do any yard work, which I was frustrated because I wanted to today because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. And then it's supposed to be like, I think, warm on Wednesday then, and it's supposed to be sunny, but it's supposed to be pretty warm. I don't think it's supposed to be like super hot, but like today would have been the perfect day because it wasn't actually really warm outside. So that I was frustrated about that too, because I was like, today would have been the perfect day. Tomorrow I'm not going to have the opportunity to do that. So I literally watched like YouTube for a good portion of the day today. I ended up I did like 3 loads of laundry though today, which was really good. I did get that done. I didn't get to any vlogs or anything like that because I was like, oh well, I'll do that when I watch the Cubs game tonight. Well, the Cubs didn't play tonight. So then by like, it was like 6 o'clock or something like that. I was like, okay, they should be like on, because normally lately at least they've been playing like 6 o'clock or whatever, or sometimes it's later. But I was like 6 o'clock, I was like, I didn't get an ESPN notification that it's going to be on. And I was like all ready to watch it, and then I was like, okay, there's no Cubs game on, like what am I going to do now? And so I couldn't decide if I wanted to just like edit in quiet, which is really, I don't like doing that, honestly guys. I like to have something on in the background, like if it's just like, some sports game or something on that I edit to or whatever. I don't know why, I just didn't feel like really editing. And so the other thing was that my Mac, I had plugged it in last night before I went to bed, and apparently it wasn't actually plugged in correctly, and so it ended up not charging. So I had to wait then for it to charge, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be so stupid. I was like, so I can either sit at my desk and charge it, or I could move the plug over to my bed, or I was not feeling it today, guys. I'm telling you, I was so lazy today. And then I ended up I was going to do the dishes before, like, I just went in there, and I actually, because I'm washing my bedding, so I put that in the dryer, and I was like, okay, I'll take care of the dishes. I'm putting the dishes away, and for the last few days, there have been, like, stuff on our dishes, and I swear that I have rinsed them off. And I'm like, what is all over these that just seem like they keep having problems? And like there's like stuff on them, or they're not getting cleaned well, and like all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, okay, so I go and look, and in the bottom of the dishwasher there's like, it's kind of like, well, for one, it almost like the last couple of years practically, our dishwasher, the soap dispenser door, like doesn't close correctly because there's like hardened like soap on there. I don't like using liquid soap. I like using the pouches because they actually seem to work better. But besides the point, I was looking in the bottom of the thing, and I noticed there's like a little bit of gunk down there. I was like, okay, I'll clean that out because we've done that a couple times. I go to like remove like the screen, like there's a mesh screen kind of at the bottom, so that you pull that off and like you can wash it down or whatever. Well, I don't know what ended up in the dishwasher and what didn't get cleaned correctly or something, but there is like, not sludge, but it is like gritty, like almost like cornmeal stuff in the bottom of the dishwasher, and it's causing it almost not to drain. Now it's probably about like that much water, like around like in the rim of it, but underneath the mesh you couldn't see it, so I didn't know what was going on. And so I was like, oh my gosh, so this is why the dishwasher has not been working. So I tried to get in there and tried to clean it out kind of the best I could, but I can't get the mesh screen back over it, and there's still some stuff in there, and I don't want to like take the dishwasher apart to try and clean it out. But the problem is that like normally the mesh screen catches everything, but with that tiny gritty like cornmeal-y kind of stuff, I don't know if it was from cake batter or if it was from something, like I said, that didn't get washed out correctly or rinsed before it went into the dishwasher, and has literally clogged like the entire like drainage system in our dishwasher. So, that's another thing that set me off on edge too today, guys. Because I was like, okay, I'll do the dishes before I go to bed. My bedding should be done. I'll put it back on my bed. Then I'll go take a shower and head to bed because I just need to take a real quick one today. I was like, and everything will be fine and dandy. And of course, no. When you're having a bad day, it just seems like more bad things seem to stack up on top of that. And then the dishwasher is practically broken. I can't use it right now. And so, like I said, though, I can't like get the mesh back on there. And so my dad's asleep. Like, I don't know how to do it. Or like I can't get it to fit back on correctly, and he did it a couple times before when we've cleaned it out. So it's just really frustrating. So I have a stack of dishes that I can't load up in the dishwasher right now that I need to, because I didn't do dishes. Well, I did dishes yesterday, but it was Jack brought all kinds of stuff down from upstairs yesterday, like night, that I didn't know about. I also cleaned out the refrigerator, so I had like Tupperware that had cantaloupe and honeydew melon, which is like just a little bit left in there, and I was like, okay, this was from last week, I'll toss it and just wash the Tupperware. The leftover salad from last week too, so I washed all that Tupperware. So I've got like a ton of Tupperware too that all needs to be put in the dishwasher, and I'm like, great. So I'm either going to have to hand wash everything, or else I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow, till after my dad gets home from work and he can actually fix the dishwasher. And if it's even fixable, like, I don't know. So, it's safe to say, guys, I am a little bit beyond, like, frustrated today. I've been a little on edge today. And, like I said, not sleeping well. And, you know, now on top of that, oh my, do you have the sneezes? You guys can see I have no bedding on my bed. I just have sheets. All my comforters and everything else is being washed. My pillowcases and stuff too. So, what was that? You just sneezed once and now you're fine. Did he sneeze, Mr. B? Anyways, though. So yeah, guys, I have just been, like, today has not been my day. And on top of that too, guys, I have started getting eczema on my hands again, which really, really stinks, because by this time last year, it was actually, I think, almost gone. I remember during, I think maybe it was Memorial Day weekend or something like that, I remember it was really bad, like, so bad to the point that I had to ask Jack to, like, take care of the dishes and stuff like that, because having my hands in water was just making them like burn like crazy. So By this time last year though, because I think it's with the seasonal allergies, oh my gosh, like the dog has. But it started again too. So that has put me on edge a little bit too the last couple days, because my hands are itching. They've been really dry. I've been using the stuff I got last year, this Gold Bond eczema relief with oatmeal in it. And so it actually has been helping, and it's been like my hands, if I put it on and my hands are kind of itching a little bit, they won't anymore. And then on top of that too, like they don't, it's like all the dry spots that I have noticed started on my hands have pretty much gone away. But again, when I'm washing dishes, especially if I have to hand wash all these dishes now, it's going to be absolutely horrible, and I really should wear gloves. But it's drying out my hands like crazy, and that's one of the big things too. And on top of that, I think it's more seasonal allergies, like I said, because it happened the same time last year. So yeah, guys, today is not my day. Today has also not been a very productive day either. Like sometimes if I'm not having a good day, but I can still feel like, yeah, I like got stuff done, other than like the 3 loads of laundry I got done, I'm not very proud of myself for being so lazy, I think. So it's frustrating a little bit today, but yeah, maybe tomorrow will be better. Maybe tonight I will get to bed. Like I said, it's actually only 11 o'clock right now. So I'm going to go take a shower and head to bed, but I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.